What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? I am so embarrassed. I do not want to be sharing this with people that I know. I don't want family to know that I have a YouTube channel, but I'm going to have to do this only because I am now being slandered, lied on again by the same person who keeps calling me a scammer. Now, here is the proof that you need to know. Once again, fair use, fair use. If you try to flag this video, try to take it down, I will fight for it like I'm fighting for my life. You try to defame me, you slander me, I have all rights to defend myself.
In case y'all don't know, this beautiful woman right here, this is Sweet Mouth of Life. She's been on YouTube for a hot minute. And I must say, due to my own personal experiences, she has got to be one of the most humble, honest people on these streets right now. Sweet Ma has made it no secret that she has a special needs child by the name of Amir. As long as I've been on here, I have never seen Sweet Ma reach out for help for pretty much anything, especially Amir. Recently, Sweet Ma took to her community tab and posted a link to her GoFundMe, when she was trying to raise money for some braces that was needed by Amir. And thankfully, many people reached out and she was able to raise more than enough money. However, that didn't stop the haters.
Hi, how are you? My name is Diane, and I have a son that went to the office for braces for his legs, and I got a call a couple weeks back with the cost for the braces, and I was told that my deductible was almost like $3,000. I just wanted to confirm the cost. They told me that they were going to have to get rid of the braces if I didn't come up with half of the money. So,
may I have his name, please?
Amir.
All right, I'm gonna send a message over to the nursing staff, and what they're gonna do is they'll call you back. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
When I say hater, it's pretty much a given that I couldn't be talking about anybody else other than the infamous Mona Simone. This chick had the nerve and the audacity to hop up on YouTube, making a video calling Sweet Ma out for her GoFundMe for Amir, talking shit on it, and pretty much trying to persuade other people not to donate to Sweet Ma's son. I mean, really? That's what we doing now, Mona? I don't get it, Mona. Like, what are you so mad about? I mean, could it be the fact that in every one of your videos, you're throwing your Cash App information around, asking people for tips, and not really getting shit? Is that why you're mad? Are you mad because Sweet Ma is a genuine and humble person and people could see that? So they don't mind helping her? They don't mind donating to Amir? Is it the fact that Sweet Ma was able to raise the funds needed for her son and then some?
I want to say thank you to everyone that shared, donated, prayed for Amir and I when it came down to this GoFundMe that I put out in desperation because I hate to ask people for help. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the depth of my soul. I know that I have not been on the GoFundMe to comment back to people. It's because I'm a very emotional person. I hate that about myself. When I posted the GoFundMe, I was checking it while I was at work, and every time I saw that somebody donated, I started crying. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. And by the time I got off of work, I had a couple of people say, "Oh my God, you reached your goal." And I started crying even more. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't. For the people that constantly complain that I don't look into the camera, I don't like looking at myself while I'm talking on camera, period. The weekend went by and I said I was going to stay home and, thank everybody. But my cousin, congratulations to her, got married, and I was working on a painting for her. So I was so focused on getting to her wedding and doing what I had to do when I got back. It was just, another emotional thing for me. I just couldn't go on the GoFundMe. I know that sounds crazy because I needed your help, right? Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You do good. Good will come back to you. in other forms. It doesn't have to be through me. Sorry, you guys. I need a new computer. I didn't put a GoFundMe up for that. Obviously, it's very slow right now. I know, baby. Amir wants to say thank you as well. So, oh my gosh, Amir, geez. The point of this video was not only to thank you, I wanted to address something that's been going on as far as this GoFundMe goes. The moment I posted that GoFundMe, there is somebody that's been making video after video after video claiming that I am scamming.
You know, so some of Mona's theories is that Sweet Ma is trying to get her teeth fixed and Sweet Ma is trying to get a new car. You know, she have all these different theories about what Sweet Ma is using the money for.
Yes, I have mentioned that I wanted to get my teeth whitened because I just do. I made an appointment for that. I talked about how expensive it is to get your teeth done. And the minute I got the phone call about Amir and his braces, I didn't even cancel the appointment. I just didn't even show up. So for this demon that is claiming that I am scamming, just to let you know, when you see my pearly whites, it's because of this. And it costs $40. Yes, I got it on sale at Target. And that money that I used was not from the GoFundMe. Yes, the $40 that I used to buy this teeth whitening kit was from my pocket. I'm going to share with you guys the videos that this woman has been making. She has taken some down. It's kind of creepy to see that a grown 40-something-year-old woman would be jealous of a child who is in need. I posted under that GoFundMe that I would provide proof of the costs and I would also show the braces when I get them. She did not even give me an opportunity to prove any of this stuff before she went and made a rant video screaming at anybody, calling them idiots if they donated to me for Amir. I have a few clips that I will insert for you guys so you know that I am not talking about a human being. I'm talking about a demon seed that is jealous of a GoFundMe for a child.
Sweet Ma put up a GoFundMe for something that she needed for her son, okay? And she got the amount that she asked for and then some, which of course set off the pathological jealousy in the narc who was coveting her money and stuff to begin with and who was already jealous.
Unmitigated gall, bitch! To slap up a GoFundMe if you donated to that GoFundMe without any kind of proof. Y'all got to be the dumbest, most hypocritical ass bitches. Oh no, that's fake. I'm the one that was up there putting up letters from my doctor, my MRI report. Look, if y'all donate to me because y'all feel sorry because of my health situation, I want you to know that I'm telling the truth. Mona Simone has been on YouTube talking about her different ailments, talking about the beefs that she's had with other YouTubers, and never once have I ever thought that Mona was going to break down and cry. But when I was listening to Mona Simone talk about Sweet Ma's GoFundMe, there was a point in that video when I legit thought that she was about to cry. And that's a problem.
This woman has scammed people out of so much money, thousands of dollars. There was somebody in particular by the name of Matthew Milam that donated $8,000+ to her for her health needs. And she never provided proof for that. But when I asked for $3,000 and I even stated, if you guys gave me half, I would be able to get it. I didn't force anybody to continue to donate. You're not going to donate to a cause without reading the description, right? And clearly in the description, I said, if I can reach half of my goal, I thank you. That will be enough. I can get the cash for him because I can get on a payment plan after I give the half.
Is it not up to each and every person to choose to donate to Sweet Ma's GoFundMe? Or are you really mad because she was able to get the funds that she needed for her baby's braces in like less than a few hours?
She goes on to scam people for Cash App, asking people for tips for her making videos on YouTube. You don't have to pay people to make videos on YouTube. That is a platform where you could just go and enjoy and watch whoever the hell you want to without having to pay. But she's constantly begging, begging, begging. So it makes sense. You get upset that I was able to raise the money for Amir in less than a day. So what do? Hop on the internet and start accusing me of scamming my people. FYI, a lot of the people that donated were people from my Facebook that actually know me, family members, subscribers that I thank you so much for sharing. I did not expect a lot of you guys to share this stuff. I called the doctor's office at least 3 times or spoke to 3 different people because I wanted to show you guys that I am not a scammer. I would never do that to anybody. And think about it. If I asked you guys for money for Amir and then I used it to benefit myself, just know I know that God would punish me. And I can't. I will never. So baby boy, let's put on our stunners for these because the shade is about to get real. Now, me and Amir had to put on our stunner shades for this. Mona Scamone, I'm going to call her a scammer because she keeps accusing me of being a scammer. Deflection, I get it. That's what narcs do. She's acting as if she's helping me by calling Connecticut state to find out information about getting healthcare needs for Amir and his condition. She not only does this once, she does this 4 times. Yeah, I know, baby. I know. Tell her to stop. She needs to just leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Let's catch this shade.
You then proceeded to make a second video in which you were scrolling down a very long list of programs and services offered to those in need in the state of Connecticut that you thought would be a good idea to put out there so that Sweet Ma could have a general idea of programs that she may be able to utilize in getting the help that she needs with Amir. While there are many programs out there to help people in need, they don't necessarily always help and come through when you need them.
Hello, brains, love and light. Now, I know that, many people are not going to receive this well, although I can tell you that I do mean well. It is what it is, and I hope that this information helps someone. Now, I know that I've given a lot of criticism earlier about creating a GoFundMe for a certain YouTuber creating a GoFundMe asking for assistance and stating that there was no assistance available for them from what I hear. And because I criticize, I don't like to criticize without actually trying to offer some help. So whether it's received or not, I did want to make sure that anyone who's interested in the state of Connecticut, whether it be that YouTuber or anyone else, there is a website that has a listing of all of the social services they provide. And wow, there are many. Not all of them will apply for children or in any specific case, but I did find quite a few that actually may. So again, not sure if it'd be well received, just trying to help. I'm putting the information out there, and again, like I said, I'm all for allowing your supporters to donate, but let's not lie and say that there's no information or help available when there actually is. And I found this in seconds. So,
Bubba, tell me that wasn't shady. Tell me that wasn't shady. She over here acting like she trying to help us. She wasn't trying to help us. Her followers over there congratulating her for being such a great person for trying to help me and my son. No, if that were the case, why is she commenting under every video that's defending me and my GoFundMe for Amir? She's saying that I'm a scammer. If that were the case, how is she helping me?
That bullshit ass video that you put up regarding services in Connecticut, okay? Services in Connecticut? Who gives a damn about that list of services in Connecticut? Does anybody or has anybody ever fought with the system to try to get some services? Just because they list something on a website doesn't mean that it's actually available. You don't know that woman's personal situation. You don't. Who are you to tell somebody what services they can get or cannot get? Did anything that you read on your page talking about services in Connecticut, did any of it talk about anything that Sweet Mom may or may not have needed? You don't know the personal situation that's going on there. So what kind of petty is it of you to say you're all reborn and you're this sage, the brain, you're this smart lady, to come out on YouTube of all places and be petty like that.
Mona Simone feels like the GoFundMe is fraudulent. And a few other people feel like the GoFundMe is fraudulent because they don't understand why her son is not on government assistance. I have the same question, but at the same time, I understand based off of what I see. Sweet Mouth for Life lives in a house that has multiple people in that house. And I feel like that is the reason why her son is not on government assistance. I feel like that's the little rough patch of why her son is not on government assistance, because they're going to delve into the household and the income of the household.
My apologies in advance. This audio is extremely low, but basically I'm just explaining how I got denied Medicaid. The woman says that the price was quite expensive and she was shocked. They said that within 3 weeks, if I didn't have half of the money, that they would get rid of the braces. So I was able to get the money for it, but I don't know what the process is, and I wanted to know if you could confirm for me the price of the braces, because some people think that I'm lying when I say that the cost is what it was when it comes down to my deductible. I applied for Medicaid, but I was denied, and I guess the laws changed when it came down to how much the parent makes, and now I'm just gonna try harder to get the Medicaid, but I was able to come up with the money to pay for the braces. But I wanted to confirm the cost because, like I said, some people are saying that I'm lying about the cost when I was asking for the help.
I mean, as far as I know, I mean, that price actually sounds accurate. We actually have a representative here in the office every day, and I actually asked him to look up nurse chart to see like if the prices are ready, like what the status was, and he's like, yeah, it's about that. He wasn't shocked it was that much. Yeah, that's about what they're running for.
Yeah, I was in shock myself, and when they said to me that I needed to come up with half of it, at first I sat there for like 2 weeks and I was like, okay, I'll figure it out on my own. But then when it came down to the third week, I remembered that they said that they would have to get rid of the braces if I didn't come with the half. So that's when I decided to ask for help. And then now that I got the help, people are questioning whether I'm lying about the cost for the braces. And I'm like, okay, I don't have Medicaid. I'm using my regular insurance for my job, which I pay over $300 a month for. And it still costs this much.
Yes, she's going to have to come up for some out of pocket if she wants her son to have the best.
Same things that I talk about now, I've talked about, including my enlarged brain, including being born with the umbilical cord around my neck. All of that. That's not new. But you have people listening to people making a mockery. I heard a woman mention the fact that my brain is enlarged and laugh at it. Girl, you got a lot going on. Yeah, I do. I have a lot going on health-wise. I really do. $ Mona Simone on the Cash App. That's what you can do. You are so disgusting if you would sit and laugh at another person's unfortunate health situation. There's just no way to excuse that.
The fact that you're so hateful and spiteful that you would try to discredit a woman who is trying to get help for her child, whereas you, on the other hand, are up on YouTube on the daily, shouting your Cash App info out every 2 seconds.
She's been going on a rampage trying to defame me for requesting help for Amir. So in order to accuse me even more of being a scammer, Mona releases this phone call that she's released several times before to try to discredit me, of someone that she calls a snake, someone that she says cannot be trusted. So how credible is Marilyn, really? I guess I'll have to remind you.
Marilyn's a snake. Y'all know that. She's always willing to switch and jump ship and move to what she think is going to be the next best thing.
She's a snake, and I'm gonna say it out loud for whatever gratitude you need. If you want to clip that and play that, Marilyn is a snake. She is indeed, okay? And I've learned my lesson.
The title of this video is Sweet Ma allegedly refuses assistance for child, but insists on cash payout instead. Lies. It's funny that you would say that, Mona, when you were begging for a power chair. You put out your Cash App, constantly asking, playing victim. Somebody sends you a power chair, you deny it because it's not the one you wanted. Hypocrisy at its finest yet again, with your fake ass bag back, bitch.
Sweet Ma, you know, I just feel like she backs that the way she talked about me, because listen, I have offered her so many services for her son. I told her, what do you need? Do you need a nurse? What services do you need? I will help you get them. I know how to get around them. You know, I will help you. Just tell me, what do you need? You know, oh no, you send me this. I will prefer this. You know, that she will prefer, you know, like, you know, so I will send it to her. You know, and I wouldn't be sending little, you know, money. You know, I would send it because she will, oh, I only got this. I only got $10. I only got this to my name. This and that. So I really thought, and it's not like I got my own family. I got my own problems too.
Right.
You know, the things I don't talk about it, but I got my own problems too. You know, I work very hard, but I got my daughter and I got problems too that I have to take care of. You know, but I would help her. You know, for her to back up and talk like that, and she said, I'm gonna let it. Not only that, I have offered her all the services for her son. And I'm gonna tell you something. I told her I got an aunt that is a well-known lawyer. I told her, listen, I will pay for the lawyer. I'll talk to my aunt that she's a well-known lawyer, and I'll take care of it.
Right.
You release a phone call. I offered to help Sweet Ma. I offered her, and she, whatever the fuck the phone call was, either she didn't call her back or she just went over, whatever. She was offering to help her with legal assistance, talking about Tasha K. It was not to buy a brace for her son's legs.
Girl Tiffany Davis posted a video, still coming at Sweet Ma about her GoFundMe.
There is a National Center for Cerebral Palsy, or Cerebral Palsy, however you say it, and they're trying to reach out. So they reached out to my team.
What fucking team, Mona? Tiffany, what team? Huh? What team?
Asking my team,
what fucking team, Mona?
you know, what's going on with Diane, why her baby ain't getting no help.
And you calling her Diane like I call you Tiffany Davis. She's not ashamed of who the fuck she is, bitch. That's the difference.
And we couldn't really provide many answers, and we don't have, I don't know how to help them get in touch with Diane because I no longer have her number. So Diane needs to reach out for the National Center of Cerebral Palsy, because they're telling us that when children are born with cerebral palsy, it's usually diagnosed at birth, and they go into a database and they follow the children that have cerebral palsy so that they can get lifelong assistance. That there's like lifelong assistance, like everything that you need. And I find that quite interesting, because, you know, no child should have cerebral palsy with this whole national foundation. And the mother needs to create a GoFundMe because she can't get her child braces. Braces, you say? Something so simple as braces. I'm heard that they're like pretty much set up if they need braces for life.
What association take care of children for the rest of their life, for their whole entire life?
As they grow. That is so funny. That is awfully odd. And so I'm just a little perplexed, you know, but, you know, we don't have, you know, my team.
What fucking team, Mona?
You know, we trying to gather everything together amidst this storm. And I'm all for the babies. Y'all know Mona Simone love the kids. Somebody tap Diane on the shoulder and let her know that the National Center for Cerebral Palsy is trying to get in touch with her. So she needs to call them, because they trying to figure out how they left this baby out, because this baby's supposed to be in a database. This baby is supposed to have doctors. This baby is supposed to have cake. This baby is supposed to have people stopping by the house, giving her everything she needs. And I do mean this sincerely. She should reach out. Even if, so what if you was trying to scam the people for some braces? You can get your child some serious help. Like, don't leave that money on the table, because paychecks like mine go into helping children like yours, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So get the baby some help. Reach out to the National Center for Cerebral Palsy. They're trying to get in contact with you. They're calling us, but we don't know how to get in contact with you no more. So you need to call them, Diane. Get on that. Y'all remember, tap Diane on the shoulder and let her know that the National Center for Cerebral Palsy is trying to reach out, because they're reaching out to my team.
What fucking team, Mona?
And we don't know what to tell them. But I wouldn't be one to impede between her and her child getting all the help that he needs. So let Diane know to reach out for the Center for Cerebral Palsy, the National Center for Cerebral Palsy, because they trying to get in contact with you, girl. They trying to find out why your baby ain't on the list, because there's a list apparently. You were supposed to be getting a lot of help, and they left your child behind, and that ain't right. That ain't right.
All of that is made the fuck up. Ain't nobody goddamn called this bitch talking about no motherfucking, they looking for fucking Sweet Mom, because Sweet Mom contact information is in her fucking video description boxes. I was able to contact Sweet Mom. How in the fuck the National Association for the National Center for Cerebral Palsy, and why the fuck would they contact Tiffany goddamn lion ass fucking bucktooth horse face ass Davis? Why the fuck would they be contacting you?
You can actually see what has been collected. So people could have went to that GoFundMe and said, oh, she already made her goal, okay, and just turned away, but they gave anyway. Whatever she uses it for, it's hers. People saw the goal. They chose to still give anyway, seeing that she met the goal. And it's not you. You didn't give your money.
FYI, I started that GoFundMe on May 22nd. May 22nd, around 3:45 p.m. I was beyond desperate. I finally decided it was time for me to do it. I got the call on May 5th. Correction, the call was on May 10th. I let all that time pass without telling anybody that I needed help.
Yes.
Sorry about the hold. I'm by myself today.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. So this is for a mayor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go into the insurance area.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have a $3,000 deductible, and you've only met $111.08. So that leaves you a balance of $2,888.92.
Okay, so do I call the office because I want to pick up his braces for him?
Well, they're not fabricated yet because we put them on hold from our last conversation you and I had back on 5/10. You said you wanted to hold off before, and you would call back to move forward. So they would have to be made.
Oh, okay. So
we require half down. Once we get the half down, then we'll go ahead and send them out for fabrication, which that would take about 2 to 3 weeks for them to get fabricated. And then as soon as they come in, we would give you a call and set up a delivery appointment where the practitioner would fit him to make sure that they fit, that if there needs to be any trimming or anything, we do that right then and there here in the office. And then you would just pay the other half that you would owe.
So do I just call you to pay over the phone, or?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is what I'll do. I'm getting ready for work now. I'm going to, as soon as I get ready, I'm going to call you back so that I could pay you for the half so that we can get this ball rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And then we'll get them sent out as soon as that payment's done.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm
you're
excited.
welcome. Have a good
I
one.
was so nervous because I thought you said that after like 3 weeks that you guys would have to get rid of.
Oh, no. No. Usually we try to hold them on file for about, like 3 to 4 months, about 6 months the most. Then what happens is we would have to get rid of them and then recast them again.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. We'll talk to you soon.
So if I'm such a scammer, why didn't I do it then? This was desperation of a mother for help for her child.
You have tried to discredit and defame Sweet Ma. You have tried to say that she was a scammer, or she is a scammer, and she works behind the scenes, and all this fucking shit that I'm just getting so tired of hearing. But the funny part about that is, how come, if this was true, how come you're the only one that's come forward? I have yet to see anybody else come forward saying that they got scammed by Sweet Ma. The only people that have co-signed your bullshit is people that you fuck with.
Hey, this is Ashley D. I can admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong for making that video, including the picture of Amir, and I've taken it down. There's no need to remake it. I made my point in the next video, and I truly did not mean to offend anybody.
Here goes Mona Simone's top recruit that comes after anybody that goes against her. First of all, I never blocked you, like you say in the next clip. My moderators blocked you because you were being disrespectful on my live. And no, I don't fuck with Mona. I don't fuck with somebody that fakes a suicide in order to gain attention and subscribers and sympathy and payola, like she claims that I'm doing. So you go ahead, continue to follow her, and when you get burnt, don't come over here.
I know a lot of people are not going to like this, and I don't care, because I'm all about the truth and justice. Sweet Ma has campaigned so hard against supporting Mona Simone, and now you should see why. Now, everybody knows I love the kids. This has nothing to do with her child. Her child will not go without because she doesn't have enough money to buy braces or anything else. If you need proof of that, I can provide proof of that. The state of Connecticut takes care of special needs children. This woman publicly scolded me for appearing to like Mona Simone and blocked me from her channel. Do I care at the end of the day? No. But if I was weak-minded, I would be swayed by that, and I'd do anything to get in her good graces, including not listening to both sides and blindly supporting her, like a lot of people are doing. So you can type away all your hateful comments. The truth is the truth. And if you listen to both sides, it's very obvious who's the scammer.
Obviously, it ain't me.
Truth be told, Mona, you're an evil fucking person. You really are. See, because if the attention isn't on you at all times, you get upset and you try to hurt people in any way that you could think of.
You want to fuck with this woman because she was able to raise a hell of a lot of money on GoFundMe for her baby. Lady, please, get off the gas.
You low-key shading that baby because you hate Sweet Ma so much. Shading people, now you shading that boy, Amir, and for what reason? You still mad at Sweet Ma? No, you shading Sweet Ma, and you're affecting him. You're mad because she put that GoFundMe up, and in a day, she had not only reached her goal, she exceeded it by $1,000. That's what you're mad about. That lady is upset. That lady is so upset. It's not even funny. Like, you're so jealous. Stop being that way, Mona.
Mona is threatening to report her GoFundMe. Mona, you just can't keep doing this. You just can't keep doing this, Mona. That's why she's mad at Sweet Ma, because in one day she was able to get more than what was asked. And Mona couldn't pull that off, despite the fact that she claims she's more realer than Sweet Ma. She's mad at a baby, yeah. She's mad at a baby gaining all that attention and getting that much money in one day. I mean, Amir is a child, a baby. Mona is a full-grown woman.
And if Sweet My Baby gets Social Security, so what? That ain't enough of money to take care, motherfucker. That's chump change. And if that's for her baby, so what? She deserves it for her baby. Bitch, what is wrong with you? Oh, it's all about Mona. It's all about Mona Simone. $1 cash at both Sabo, y'all. $1 cash at.
You could see the jealousy, the hate, the envy in her eyes. This woman is no human being. She's a straight demon. I kept asking her to leave me alone, but she just keeps pushing so she could choke on this truth. I have not been on this GoFundMe. I'm so nervous, guys. Let me take off the shades. Babe, you want to keep your shades on? Okay. I haven't been on the GoFundMe since May 22nd. I know this sounds terrible. I'm going to call the doctor's office tomorrow so that I can pay them for the start of the braces, because what they have right now are casts. Oh my god. Okay, so this is my first time back on the GoFundMe since the 22nd, and this is where we're at. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Whew, I can't thank you guys enough for everything. Right, Amir? Let's be serious now. Let's take the shades off, babe. You okay? I'm sorry, lovely. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. As soon as I get the braces, I will go to the office. I will record as much as I can. I want to show you a video of Amir. I would just like play it on the screen, but you know, editing takes a lot of time. It's just a lot.
Boba's getting fitted for braces. You're over it, huh? Ah.
Okay, and these are the braces. Well, these are the casts. It's really hard to see because of this light, but you guys see? That's the start of the braces, but unfortunately, they didn't start on the braces yet. I finally found that out the day that I called. They did not start the process because they're afraid that they're not going to get paid. So what happens is I have to pay before they start.
Orthotic and prosthetic
systems. Oh, yes, orthotics. Okay. Yes, I'm calling because my son had a appointment to get casted for his orthotics, and I was given a call that the cost was about $3,000 and that I would have to come up with half because it was my deductible or something like that, and they would get rid of the cast if I didn't have the money. I just wanted to know whether the casts were still there.
What's the last name? Okay, so let me just make sure that the cast is still here. It should be, but let me just double check before I give you any false information, okay?
Thank you.
Just give me one moment.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Yes?
The casts are still here, so, and they won't get, like, gotten rid of unless, 3, 4, or 5 months goes by and we don't hear anything. Then by that time you need to get recasted anyway because things might have changed, you might have grown.
Okay.
But they are still here.
Okay. What the person that called me was like, if you don't have the money within the 3 weeks, we have to get rid of them. So I went into a panic. So, yeah.
Sorry about that. No, we just take half down to start fabrication, and then we take the other half upon delivery.
So, so you're saying that the casts are not completely made, that I would have to give the half first?
The casts are here, so when you were seen, he was casted, casts were taken, and the order forms were filled out, but they don't go into fabrication until a half deposit is put down, because what's happened in the past is we've fabricated things which is an expense for us, and then people don't pay for it, so we are left with nothing. So the half down is to ensure that we at least cover the fabrication of the device. Should something happen where people don't want to take the device,
then it'd be a waste of your time. But I just want to confirm that these casts are expensive and they're like $3,000.
I don't know off the top of my head. I would have to get into the chart, and I'd have to get you with an administrator in order to figure that out, which I can. You have to give me one more moment, if you don't mind.
Please.
Okay, no problem. Just give me a sec, okay?
Thank you.
I want to give a special thanks to everybody that has been making videos to defend this GoFundMe for Amir. You guys don't even know the details. You don't know whether my deductible was $3,000 or not, but yet you guys still supported me, and I truly appreciate you for that. I did say that I was going to provide proof. Unfortunately, some people are too impatient to wait before they speak. Makes you look dumb in the end, but anywho. Thank you, Sister Lioness Judah. Thank you to my sister Peppa. Thank you to all of my sisters, Deb, for reposting the GoFundMe on their pages. There are a few people that don't watch YouTube that have done it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul. I say it all the time. This meant the world to me to get this much help from you guys. You didn't have to. Thank you. Ask April. Thank you, April Walker. I didn't even know you made a video about this. I just found out today. Thank you, Honestly Speaking. Thank you, Erica Keys. Erica Keeping It 100 is her page. I want to thank No Narc Network TV. Thank you. Thank you so much, my sister, Leak You. Leak You, I love you. Thank you. Remainders of Leah. I know you did that as well. Thank you so much, sister. Goddess. C. Tarot is no longer your name on YouTube, but I know you addressed this or commented on it, and I truly appreciate you. Her channel is Goddess. Yes, thank you, Goddess, for that. I truly appreciate it. If you want to find her, just type in Goddess C. Tarot. Oh my goodness. A little bit of shade, all love. Thank you too. I'm so sorry I left you out, but I had to add that in. Anybody else that I missed, please forgive me.
Sweet Ma strikes me as other things, and if you want to know, just go through my videos, but she doesn't strike me as a woman that will use her disabled son to gain money. I don't get that vibe from her. I think that the GoFundMe is a legit GoFundMe. I don't think that she's trying to scam.
And thank you, Black YouTube Unlock, for giving me the benefit of the doubt and not jumping to conclusions that I use this GoFundMe to gain money for myself. This is all for my son. I know there are a few other people that have made videos that I did not get to see, but thank you to everyone, regardless if you fuck with me or not. I love you all. I thank you all for the support. Period, point blank. I would never scam anyone, especially if I'm one to expose liars. Why would I come and lie to you? Let's be real here. I'm not the one. Mona Simone, you just made yourself look even worse for trying to expose me. You say thank you, both of you? Did you say thank you? Did you say thank you? Did you say thank you? Amir says thank you, guys. Love you guys. God bless. Good karma will be coming to you in due time, divine time. I had to leave you with something to laugh about. Listen to this email and tell me who you think sent it.
Guys, I just got the funniest email from my first hater or troll or whatever you want to call it. I don't know this person. I have a very strong suspicion on who this person is or possibly associated with. And the email reads, "You are disgusting. How dare you attack a woman like Mona Simone in her time of need? You and others like you disgust me, seeing how you have attacked a woman who just attempted to take her own life, and it comes as no surprise that you would support, defend, and promote a lying scammer like Scamma, aka Sweet Ma. That woman is a known liar and con artist who uses her poor son as a crutch for sympathy and payola, and now she's taking full advantage with this GoFundMe. But Sweet Ma's not the only lying fraud you support, because I have seen you on numerous occasions being very active in Goddess the Pig, Leah the Liar, and Tracy the Gold Bucktooth Beaver. I will have you know that I'm highly associated with a very large group of intellectuals on YouTube, and after watching your video, we have decided that we will make it our life's mission to ensure that no one will ever donate to you. Mark my words, your channel will be removed, and no one will donate a dime to you. You may as well leave YouTube now, because you will not be on here much longer, I can promise you that. I'm pretty sure you guys can assume who I have a very strong suspicion that this person may be or may be associated with, but I have no proof, so I'm not going to call out any names.
Thank you all for your support, your shares, your donations, your prayers. You are truly a blessing to me, and I am forever grateful.